Welcome to The Wandering. In this episode, we're traveling to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee to visit Dollywood and crash your wedding. We'll ride a real steam locomotive, eat lots of amazing food, and drive deep into the Smoky Mountains to celebrate love amongst the falling leaves. Will it go okay? Tune in today to find out on The Wandering. Our story begins here, in hell, otherwise known as Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX for short. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. I tried all the other nearby airports, but the only direct flight I could get to anywhere near Pigeon Forge was to Nashville out of LAX. And in the era of COVID and labor shortages, I refused to get a connecting flight. So we're gonna fly directly to Nashville, then do a mini road trip to East Tennessee. The good news is that we parked the newly opened Economy Lot, which saves us a lot of money. It's pretty high tech too. You can prepay on their website, and as you approach the gate, the machine recognizes your license plate. They even have these cool little security droids straight out of Star Wars guarding the joint. I'm not sure what this thing would do if I was getting mugged at 3 a.m., but it sure looks cool. Around 3 years ago, Candace's sister's brother-in-law left California like everyone else and moved to Knoxville. He ended up falling in love with a local girl, and now they're gonna get married. Our mission is to crash this wedding. Don't worry, I'm not a monster. It was all Candace's idea. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna crash the wedding. But Candace has always wanted to go to Dollywood, so our plan is to hang out in Pigeon Forge. Then, if any wedding guest cancels, we'll fill their spot. Here we go. After we arrived in Nashville, we got our rental car and immediately started driving to East Tennessee. Candace has always wanted to go to Buc-ee's, and thankfully there's one right at the halfway point between Nashville and Pigeon Forge in Crossville, Tennessee. Remember that song? You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be. Well, this is how I feel about Buc-ee's. They have food, drinks, toys, and knickknacks galore. It's like the king of all truck stops. And to make matters worse, they have a station right in the middle of the place where guys are making fresh-to-order barbecue sandwiches. I mean, look at this. We spent $100 on a chopped brisket sandwich, a pulled pork sandwich, turkey club, fresh candied pecans, and banana pudding with Nilla wafers. Take a bite.
It's kind of spicy, but really good.
It's a sausage.
Is it yummy?
Can I try it?
Let's try yours. Is it good? What did you get?
Hot dog on stick.
Hot dog wrapped in a tortilla?
Sausage.
It's a sausage wrapped in a tortilla?
Is it good?
What is it? Tell me. I want to try a bite of that. And then mine, I got a chopped brisket, yum.
Mine got a fatty piece of bacon on it.
In Pigeon Forge, we stayed at this place, Country Cascades Waterpark and Hotel. Yes, it's a hotel with a water park. And it was too late in the season to experience the water park, but we got a killer deal as we only paid an average of $100 a night. Country Cascades is not very fancy, but it's in a killer location, it's clean, and they have a complimentary breakfast. The breakfast includes an automatic pancake maker, biscuits and gravy, sausage, eggs, and all the other typical things you would get in a continental breakfast. It's also a short walking distance from the island, which is where Paula Deen's restaurant is. Biscuits and sausage. Trying to fit in with the locals.
Did you want it, dude, or not, the sausage?
Sure. Smells like normal chocolate, but...
Does it taste okay?
Yeah.
Let's go to Dollywood, she said. It's not going to be that cold, she said. my first time ever doing that. I think I died and went to heaven. Dollywood is Dolly Parton's theme park. At first, I thought it was going to be like a cheap version of Disneyland. Maybe more like Knott's Berry Farm, smallish with a couple of lame rides, but man, I was wrong. This place is high quality and there's something for everyone. It's 25-pound apple pie. 25 pounds, 220 bucks. There are rides for children as well as thrill rides and lots of shows. This wooden coaster is massive. Massive. I don't think you can appreciate it in the video, but look. It actually climbs up a whole mountain, then dumps you on the other side. Elijah is not big into thrill rides yet, and even if he was, I wouldn't go on with him because let's just say he inherited mommy's weak stomach. One of the cool things about Dollywood is they have a bunch of seasonal festivals. For their Harvest Festival, they have a bunch of special food items and a light show at night. We bought the Harvest Festival tasting pass for $35 each, and we were able to each try 5 different menu items. My favorite was this, a chicken and smoked sausage gumbo with white cheddar grits. Candace's favorite was the pumpkin sausage flatbread pizza. Elijah's favorite was a pulled pork sandwich with pumpkin barbecue sauce. We ended up not even being able to eat all the food that we got, so we cashed out the rest of our items for pastries and took them back to the room. If you have kids, especially boys, the biggest reason to go to Dollywood is this, the Dollywood Express. It's a fully functioning steam locomotive. Check out this guy shoveling coal into the engine. It's about a 20-minute ride, and it takes you around the park and into the mountains. There's even a disclosure not to freak out if you get soot in your eye. Just sit tight, and a team of paramedics will assist you when the ride stops. Hey guys, say hi. How you guys doing? Check out this light show. All throughout the park, there's music and various sculptures that are lit up. island blew my mind. We don't have anything even remotely like this in California. Imagine an amusement park, but there's no cost to get in, and you pay for rides individually. You can technically go there for the night and just enjoy the fountain/light show. On the way to Pigeon Forge, I made the mistake of forcing Elijah to go with me into a rest stop/welcome center. He found a $10 coupon for this place called Ridemakerz, where kids can build their own RC cards. He would not stop talking about it, so we went and he loved it. But back to the real reason we're at the island, and that's Paula Deen's family kitchen. Being from California, I thought Paula Deen was canceled. Not in Tennessee, baby. Check this place out. The bottom floor is a legit store full of cooking utensils, aprons, gifts, Christmas decorations, food, etc.
This is what Mommy would love.
You think Mommy likes owls? The restaurant is on the top floor. The menu is all you can eat family style. You can choose 2, 3, or 4 main courses followed by 5 sides. You can keep ordering as much as you want. The only rule is you can't take anything home, so you can only order what you can eat. Here's me eating fried chicken. Elijah wanted a chicken fried pork chop, and then Candace ordered the chicken and dumplings. It was all so good, nothing fancy, just down-home Southern cooking. For dessert, Candace and Elijah got the ooey gooey butter cake, which was amazing. I got the banana pudding, which was also really, really good. So of course, in the era of COVID and rapid inflation, people dropped out and we got our wedding invite. Weddings aren't really my thing, and while I'd usually rather nail my tongue to the wall, I'm actually looking forward to this one. Check out our drive. During this time of year, there are people who come solely to watch the leaves change color, and who can blame them? The oranges, yellows, and greens are enchanting. The wedding is outside on top of this hill with grass all around and the forest in the distance. The reception is in a barn. Our meal is pulled pork sandwiches, mac and cheese, green beans, and cake. Celebrating love in the wilderness amongst the falling leaves ain't half bad. So Dollywood is cool, but what's also cool is the town of Pigeon Forge. Imagine a town of people who love to have fun and decided to invest all their money in creating rides, shows, attractions, and food. I have never even heard of this place until about 3 months ago. Well, actually, it should have been 6 months ago, but I started booking late. This was our last night and we're back in Nashville. I've never been here before, but as a lifelong musician and country fan, I'm really upset that I can't be here longer. There is music everywhere, and for someone like me, there is nothing better. We even walked by a Taco Bell that had a live band. One of Elijah's favorite pastimes is searching for air raid sirens. Here's the Thunderbolt siren for all of you who care to know, right in the heart of downtown Nashville. Our dinner that night was at the Distillery, which was highly reviewed on Yelp. I had the hot chicken sandwich, which was amazing. Elijah had the pretzel cheeseburger, which he shared with Candace. It's time to say goodbye to Tennessee. I'm really glad I came. I'm also a bit upset. I'm upset that I didn't know about these places. We've all heard the stereotype of Appalachia. I grew up thinking that this place was probably backwards and wouldn't accept people like me, but I really didn't see that at all. Yes, there were heavy accents, but under that I saw a bunch of hardworking and kind people who pour their heart into what they do. Don't get me wrong, secular humanists, you do not want to come here. It's a place full of everything you hate, including children, senior citizens, Jesus, and fried chicken. All I can say is I can't wait to come back again. Until next time. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're taking the shuttle back to our car. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye.